Good morning, everybody. Good early Sunday morning. I'm Meteorologist Pat Cavlin with an update on this storm. We are starting to see much more in the way of icy precipitation moving to the area. So everything pretty much running on schedule here. We talked about earlier this evening at 6 p.m. and again at 10 p.m. that the timing on the models had this icy weather usually coming into the Harris County area around 2 a.m. I think just based on what we're seeing so far, that timeline is going to be pretty close. So here's a look at what's going on. A lot of colors on the map. Again, the dark blue to the north, that's snow. This large area of purple indicates sleet, and then the pink indicates freezing rain. Obviously, green is just plain old rain, but look at what's happening here. Temperatures are in the mid to upper 20s from College Station back through Gonzales, San Antonio, and Austin. And look at what's happening up in the Brenham area to College Station. A ton of lightning strikes. This is actually thunder sleet. So these are convective showers, just like afternoon thunderstorms that we get in the summer, but it's so cold that it's falling as ice pellets. So it's like rain mixed with ice pellets. I mean, it is just truly a crazy sight to behold. Temperatures in the 20s with thunder and lightning and then ice falling from the sky. That's what's happening over parts of Washington County right now. So if you hear thunder in the distance in Brenham, that's what that is. Your ears are not deceiving you. Huntsville, you're now below freezing. So you're at 31 degrees. That green is now starting to switch over to freezing rain. The pink there indicating rain falling from the sky. That's going to start freezing on contact. So pretty soon you're going to start to see a glaze on tree branches, on power poles, on power lines, on street signs, especially anything metal, your car, you're going to start to notice a glaze on that first. Obviously, those metal objects are the coldest right now. It may take a little bit of time for it to start accumulating on the ground, but it will eventually happen. And of course, bridges and overpasses will be the first spots to ice up. In the city of Houston, still 35 degrees at Bush, 33 in Conroe. And if you go into western portions of Montgomery County, we're seeing freezing rain. If you go into central and eastern portions of Montgomery County, it's still just plain rain, but it's a really cold rain. So this is when we start to get into the real minutia and the nooks and crannies of temperatures and how it's impacting what we're seeing. You're going from rain to freezing rain to sleet on a drive from Conroe to Brenham up 290. Rain, freezing rain, and then sleet. So this is pretty much what we're going to be seeing over the next hour or so. And then eventually all of that pink and purple starts to move in our direction. This is a live look at I-10 over the, I believe she said the San Bernard River or the Bernard River. This is out west. You can see it's quiet. I've seen a couple of tractor trailers go by on this shot in the last few minutes. Nothing right now. Notice how the ground is wet. In this part of, on this stretch of I-10, temperatures are already below freezing. So it may take maybe a half an hour or an hour, but I think we're going to start to see this go from a wet surface to an icy surface. And that's going to become very, very dangerous for anybody driving. So this is not the time you want to be on the roads. Now is the time that you want to be, inside. Obviously, it's late at night. Everybody should just be inside now anyway. But yeah, it's certainly icy and cold out there. And I just want to show you the extent of this, the magnitude of this storm. Just check this out. There are winter weather alerts in effect from El Paso to Maine. From the U.S.-Mexico border to the Canadian border, 2,200 miles of winter storm warnings, that's the pink, of ice storm warnings, of extreme cold warnings. Just everything imaginable, down to the Gulf Coast, all the way up towards the Great Lakes. Just a remarkable storm that we're seeing so far. Hour by hour, we start to go over to that freezing rain in the next hour or so, and we will be below freezing probably from 2 or 3 a.m. through about noon. And then once we start to get a little more sunshine tomorrow afternoon, that's when I think temperatures get back above freezing. Here's future track. Take it with a grain of salt. Over the next few hours, freezing rain, again, starts to move into the city. It'll be slow, but I do think temperatures will drop a couple degrees. And it's just a couple more degrees. That's all we need right now to get below freezing. Already going to see 20s out there. We've already got it right now. The worst of this, basically between now and let's say 7 a.m., there's 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. You can see freezing rain all the way down to the coast on this model. See if that happens. But by 7:30 in the morning, it's gone. And then as the morning goes on, we start to clear things out. We'll get some sunshine here. That could get temperatures into the mid upper 30s, maybe 40 at the coast. But notice there will be quite a few areas up north that don't make it above freezing for tomorrow afternoon. Ice accumulation to come. Nothing really gangbusters here. I mean, about 1/10 of an inch to 1/4 of an inch. But you've also got sleet accumulations. So we've got freezing rain. We've also got sleet. Bottom line, it's going to be icy. Do I think it'll be icy enough to cause widespread power outages? No. However, not a bad idea to make sure that everything is charged up. Definitely stay off the roads until we get above freezing tomorrow. And then we move to the second phase of this storm, and that is the frigid, dangerous cold that's moving in. Air temperatures getting into Monday morning. Actual air temperatures on the thermometer. Teens to about 20 degrees. Feels like numbers with the wind in the single digits. I mean, just brutal, dangerous cold. A lot of schools already canceled for Monday, and I think this is a big part of the reason why. We've got that really, really dangerous cold coming in. We will see dangerous cold again, I think, as we get into Tuesday morning. Weather impact alert, though, excuse me, for Sunday and for Monday. For tomorrow, it's for the icy conditions. For Monday, it's for that hard freeze in the morning with teens and 20s. Tuesday, we start off in the 20s. We'll end up in the upper 40s. 50s in for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Next rain chance comes in by the weekend. But again, all eyes are on tonight into tomorrow. This is not the biggest storm that we've ever seen. This is not a repeat of 2021. And again, best case scenario is that everyone keeps power tonight. We don't lose any power. It's icy in the morning, and then everything melts, by midday, and then we kind of slowly get back to normal. But again, it's the hard freeze that I'm worried about for Monday morning. Could see some bursting pipes, just a reality of temperatures getting that cold, and it will be dangerous cold as well. Up to 40 though for Monday afternoon, so not a bad day. That's the forecast. We're doing these updates every hour on the hour. We'll see you back here at 2 a.m. Thanks for watching, and stay warm.